sitting on a corner street, children playing at my feet, see the smile on ice cream faces, feel myself begin to sink as the wind blows through my skin, leaves me open to temptation. Nothing ever lasts forever. We're like flowers in this vase together, you and me. It's pulling me down, tearing me down, piece by piece, and you can't see that it's like a disease, killing me now. It's so hard to breathe. Sucking back a cigarette, thinking about new regrets, trying to be someone you'd like to be. Passing faces on a road, where the hell can we still go? Leaves us open to temptation, 'cause nothing ever lasts forever. We're like flowers in this vase together, you and me. It's pulling me down, tearing me down, piece by piece, and you can't see that it's like a disease, killing me now. It's so hard to breathe. But it's worth fighting for, fighting for. It's still worth fighting for, fighting for. But it's worth fighting for, fighting for. It's still worth fighting for. 'Cause nothing ever lasts forever. We're like flowers in this vase together, you and me. It's pulling me down, tearing me down, piece by piece, and you can't see that it's like a disease, killing me now. It's so hard to breathe. It's so hard to breathe.
So yeah, thank you for listening to the whole of the song and getting this far. I'm going to do a little talk about now, like sort of where I'm thinking to go with my practicing and stuff. So recently I bought this little metal thing here, which is called a capo. It lets you basically have a bit more freedom over the fretboard of the guitar, and you can sort of play in any key using that a little bit more easily. It's happened quite a few times in the past where I look at the guitar on the wall and I think, I've got so many songs I need to practice, but so many of my songs you sort of need a capo, and it's kind of physically difficult to play a lot of these songs without it, because you have to have your finger over the whole fretboard, and it's a bit uncomfortable to practice that way. So in the end I thought that I'm just going to buy this one so I can actually practice a little bit. And then I took this strap off of another guitar so that I can strap it over, and that way everything's a lot more comfortable, and I can actually practice properly. my guitar that I use for busking is like, it's always like in its case and it's wrapped around the trolley and it's in the storage cupboard. This sort of, it's not really practical but to be unwrapping that every time I want to practice. So this one I can just grab off the wall and it's always there for me to use when I need to practice. And the song I just played by Feeder, I sort of got all the chords together and everything about a month or so ago, and I could see that there was potential in the song, but I just needed to sort of sit down and think about it, and also think about what key to put it in. That's why things like this are useful, because it's a lot more easy to sort of transfer all the chords to a different key. And I did need to change the key. I need to put it down by two steps, from A minor down to G minor. Sort of figuring that out without the capo would have been kind of difficult, because I would have had to strain my fingers against the strings for everything, and also try and figure out the chords in the meantime. What's my point? My point is I've got a better setup now for practicing at home, because I've got loads of songs that I think, I can see potential in those songs, but I just need to sort of sit down and apply myself and think about what's the best way of going about those songs. And even how to, like with the chorus on that Piece by Piece song. In the original song, it goes lower. So it goes, you and me, it's pulling me down. But I thought it'll be a bit more powerful if I took it an octave higher. So you and me, it's pulling me down. So it's just sort of, you have to try and make each song your own as well. A lot of people think, oh, you're just covering a song, like there's no originality to it, but it's not true, because whenever you perform, any kind of song, you always make it your own. Whenever, even if someone performs Beethoven Feuerlese, like everyone's going to perform that, even though it's the same notes or whatever. They're going to perform it in their own way. They're going to have their own little spinner and their own little touch on it. And that's a big part of practicing, really, is trying to figure out how am I going to make this song work for me. And sometimes I spend ages practicing a song, and then I can never get it right. Like I was just practicing before this, Patsy Cline's song called Crazy, which I've played that song for years. I've been practicing that song over and over and over. And then I practiced it again today, and I thought, maybe this song just isn't suited for me. Maybe it's a great song, and I love Patsy Cline's music, but maybe I need to figure out what songs work for me, and what I feel comfortable performing, what I feel sort of confident in sort of fitting into and working with, how I play and sing. Anyway, that's just my thought processes behind all of my practicing and stuff. Anyway, thanks for listening, and take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening.